again, everyone. I'm Paul, the Nitro Scivers, and welcome to another edition of the Nitro Corner. Glad to be back after a week's vacation due to NASCAR Race Week. And I am back here on Monday for the Nitro Opinion, a special edition of the Nitro Opinion. It is the Nitro Top 10 for this past week, so I'm going to get right into that, plus a major announcement from 1CW. You might want to pay attention to this. It's about the venue. There is a change to it, and I'll tell you near the end of the show. So let's begin the Nitro Top 10 for this week. This encompasses all of last week, including last night's pay-per-view Sacrifice. Let's start. Number 10 is Christian. Christian teamed up with Randy Orton to beat Sheamus and the world's strongest man, Mark Henry, this past Friday on SmackDown. Plus, Christian will get his rematch against Randy Orton at Over the Limit in about a week. Good luck to him. Number 9 is John Cena. He moved far down in the ratings because the only thing he did this past week on Raw was announce that his match with the number 1 contender will be an I Quit match. Probably one of the most brutal type bouts in professional wrestling is the I Quit match. Number 8 is Beer Money. Beer Money successfully defended the tag team titles at Sacrifice, beating Matt Hardy and his partner, the Wildcat, Chris Harris. Congratulations to Beer Money for successfully retaining the titles. Number 7 is Mickie James. She defeated Madison Rayne last night in the title versus contract match, and because of that, due to the stipulation, Tara is freed from her services contract with Madison Rayne. It should be very interesting to see what happens with Tara in the near future, as she knocked out Madison Rayne, which set up the loss to Mickie James. Number 6 is the Viper, Randy Orton. Randy Orton teamed up with Christian this past week to score a win over Mark Henry and Sheamus, and now will defend his title against Christian next weekend at Over the Limit. Number 5 is the new number 1 contender, The Miz. The Miz scored a victory over Alberto Del Rio and Rey Mysterio to earn the number 1 contender status. It will now be The Miz versus John Cena in an I Quit match at Over the Limit next weekend. Number 4 is the network representative, Mick Foley. That's right, Mick Foley was revealed as the network executive, and now TNA has officially changed its name from TNA to Impact Wrestling. And next Monday on the Nitro Opinion, I will give you my opinion as to this Wrestling Matters movement. I'm going to give it about a week and see how it all unfolds before I give you my opinion. I wish TNA the best luck under their new name, now officially recognized by the Nitro Corner as Impact Wrestling. Number 3, the ninth wonder of the world, Chyna. Chyna made a successful return to in-ring action as she teamed with Kurt Angle to defeat Karen and Jeff Jarrett in that mixed tag team match last night at Sacrifice. Number 2, Kurt Angle. Like I said, Kurt Angle and Chyna scored a victory over Jeff and Karen Angle last night at Sacrifice. And now, the number 1 wrestler in the Nitro Top 10, we have a brand new number 1 wrestler in the Top 10 this week, and he is the man that is still the TNA World Heavyweight Champion, the Icon, Sting. Sting defeated Rob Van Dam last night at Sacrifice to keep his TNA World Heavyweight title, and now he will face Mr. Anderson at Slammiversary coming up next month in June. And that is your Nitro Top 10 for this week. And that is part of the Nitro Opinion for this week as well. A couple notes here. First off, as I mentioned, 1CW, currently their website is being held under construction right now. As I mentioned the website beforehand, it is under construction right now to better improve it. And I hope they improve it this coming week or two. But the big news out of 1CW, according to their Facebook site, because of circumstances beyond their control, the venue has changed for the Brothers in Arms card coming this Saturday night. It will now be held in Camden, Delaware at the Camden Firehouse, located at 200 Camden, Wyoming Avenue. That is their main street in Camden. Just go down to Camden, Wyoming Avenue, go all the way down to right near Caesar Rodney High School gym. Right across from it is the firehouse. That's where 1CW's Brothers in Arms card will take place this Saturday night. So the venue has changed. It is the Camden Firehouse, 200 Camden, Wyoming Avenue in Camden, Wyoming, Delaware. Now the card has not changed as of this time. I will be reviewing that card on Friday here on the Nitro Corner. And speaking of which, on a final note, another programming note, I am going to adjust once again the schedule for this week due to the Brothers in Arms card and due to another function that I'll be going to on Sunday. The the Classic Match of the Week will occur later this afternoon, and it is a fan-requested edition of the Classic Match of the Week, and I'll get to that this afternoon, but there will be no Classic Match of the Week next Sunday due to a function. The Nitro Corner Weekend Report will be different this week. There will be no SmackDown report due to the Brothers in Arms card. I will devote part 1 of the Weekend Report to giving you the final rundown for 1CW's Brothers in Arms card coming to Camden, Wyoming this Saturday night. And then Saturday, I'll wrap up the Weekend Report with the Nitro Top 10. And that is this week's edition of the Nitro Corner. I want to thank NASCAR Fanatics as well on their Facebook for displaying my sign. I posted some advertising for this show on NASCAR Race Day. Hope you saw it. Make sure you tell your friends to come to youtube.com and keyword Nitro Corner. Until later this afternoon with the Classic Match of the Week, I'm Paul the Nitro Skivers saying so long, everybody.